Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Your Excellency Sheikh Abdurrahman, Director General Sharjah, E-Government Department, Your Excellency Sheikh Saud Sultan, Director of the Sharjah Digitization Office. Ladies and gentlemen, we are really very happy to have you here today with us. Thank you for making the time and coming here. I would like to thank our partners, Intel and Vector, for putting this workshop together today. The opportunity today, or the objectives of this workshop, is really to share with you a very important topic of high performance computing and the role that such a technology can play in advancing research and innovation, and supporting also companies to be able to make them able to conduct their research and their innovations. And also, the objectives of today's session is to take artificial intelligence as a use case to share with you how can we use HPCs, high performance computer, to develop AI use cases and to develop AI opportunities. This is something that is very important to us, and we're very excited about having Bekal here, because I think the availability of such a technology will definitely help our companies, not only at SRTI Park, but or Sharjah, maybe throughout the UAE, to really leverage such a technology to advance their work and be able to really venture into technology and be able to conduct their researches. Because as you know, the availability of technologies are very expensive. Not any company can buy this type of technology. So the fact that SRTIP today hosts such technology, it helps our ecosystem in general to take advantage of this. So this is a service that is available for private sector companies, startups. This is a service that is available for government, and that's why we have you here to use and to try. And it's also a service that's available for academia to have their students, faculty, take advantage of such a services and hopefully excel in the future. Today we have with us one of the leading global companies when it comes to artificial intelligence, Intel. We're very proud of our relationship with Intel. They're a big supporter of what SRTIP been doing since its inception. I'd like to thank the Intel team, Adib and his team for their ongoing support. And I think it would be a very good session today to share with you best practices and for all of us to learn from this. As you know, the UAE government is very keen on going into the next 50 years having technology and knowledge economy as a core and its agenda. And I think projects like SRTIP is one enabler in this ecosystem. I look forward really to have an amazing session today. I look forward to collaborate and talk to you about what we can do together. And I look forward also for all of you to enjoy the session today. Again, thank you very much. Thanks for being here, and thanks everyone for being here, and welcome to SRTIP. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I'm delighted now to invite on stage Mr. Adib Raji from Intel, a very important partner of SRTIP, as Mr. Hussein just mentioned. And Adib will talk about Intel in HPC.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Your Excellencies. Before I start, let me just mention why Intel, what we are doing here. So we are partnered since many years with SRTIP, and for us, we would like to participate and sponsor such an activity and to support companies like Bycra that they are in the park to promote their solution. And of course, we work before launching any solution on the optimization to make sure that it addresses the right market and it helps the end customers get the best out of it. So Intel normally, we focus on the superpowers, we call them. Compute continuum, so we are seeing that everything around us, we can see that everything around us is being connected and needs compute. We focus on the connectivity. Now with 5G and connecting device to devices also is very important. Also, we are looking from edge to cloud because we are seeing that in the future more than 50% of the data will be processed at the edge where it's created to take actions directly where the data is collected. Also, artificial intelligence is very important because there is a lot of use cases in AI, and you will hear from the expert today around different use cases. Also, until 2023, our vision, we are creating expertise in different centers of excellence to share with end customers like government and large enterprise expertise around the globe. We are focusing on government center of excellence, education, industry, also autonomous driving, and also on the telco side for the connectivity. So these are the main center of excellence that Intel is launching in 2023, where we are getting experts around the globe and sharing knowledge with agencies around us, or government and large enterprise. So today, shortly I will talk what is Intel doing in HPC, and later open the floor for our colleagues to talk about their solution and share different use cases, HPC as a service and AI use cases. So here you can see Intel portfolio on HPC. Normally, I will start on the top left, or maybe, yes, on your top left, on the process. So Xeon processors, almost 75% market share of the top 500 HPC supercomputers is running on Xeon. Next to it, you can see our new GPUs that has been announced on the 12th of October, a little bit more than 1 month. So we launched GPUs, and these are mainly open stack, so you can develop software on GPUs at Intel, and you will not be locked. Intel, we promote a lot of openness, and you can use it for different vendors, GPU, also the software. Next to it, Habana. Habana is our special hardware for AI trainings and inferencing. So we have 2 products. We have the Habana Gaudi for training, and we have another product that is coming for AI inferencing. Also, Movidius. Movidius is a video processing unit. There are now in the market from most of the vendors a AI camera. It has a video processing unit. It's a 2 CPU from Intel. You can buy a camera from any vendor. If it is AI camera, there is a chipset from Intel called GPU. And this GPU, sometimes we are putting it at the edge on a server that connects multiple cameras to do AI inferencing immediately. Also, the FPGA, the Intel Stratix, these are also for special application optimization. Let's move to One API. What's One API? One API is a new framework from Intel to make sure that if you are developing a solution on any architecture, you can take it to another one. We don't want people to invest in software development on a GPU after when they are moving to a XPU or a CPU or a GPU to do the recoding again. One API will make sure that you code one time and it can work on multiple architecture. So also, this is a free source software that you can download it and get it. And we train mainly a lot of research and development, ISV software companies around One API. On storage, we have Optane, and Optane can work as a fast storage or a low memory based on the workload and the application you are using. Here you can see the network connectivity. So we have network cards, smart NICs, smart switches from Intel. And in the innovation in the manufacturing, EMIB is for chiplet, 2D chiplet, and for Eros for 3D chiplet. And of course, security is very important. We are one who launched confidential computing with Ministry of Defense in US. It's called Intel SGX, that is built inside our Xeons. And this is where we are doing encryption at the hardware level in the CPU. This is just a quick snapshot of our existing Ice Lake CPU, code name, or our 3rd generation Intel Xeon. And Q1 2023, we will have the coming generation in the market. So currently, it's a CPU that is supporting up to 6 terabyte and 8 channel of memory. The next generation will have high bandwidth memory, or HBM, built in, that can perform over 12 terabyte of memory. And of course, these are the only CPUs that have Intel deep learning boost or AI capability built in the CPUs. These are our GPUs. So we just announced in October 4 GPUs from Intel. LP and HPG are mainly for gaming and online gaming applications. They are currently available in the market. The HP, or we call it Flex, it's for data center server GPU. It's focusing mainly on media analytics and AI inferencing. Also, it's available. And the HPC, codename Ponte-Vecchio, this is, I believe, the top of the range, and this is mainly for HPC workload and high AI workloads. The font is not good. But here in this slide, we are talking what is Intel One API. As I mentioned before, whatever is the architecture you are working on a CPU or on a GPU or FPGA, you don't need to do coding multiple times on the architecture. Just one code and one API will make sure your solution will work on any micro architecture, on any hardware. So this tool has been now in the market, and now it's supporting most of the middleware and firmware like TensorFlow, PyTorch, CafeNet, MXNet, and OpenVINO from Intel. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ali. Now let's continue with Mr. Mohammed Alatbour, keynote speech. Mr. Mohammed Alatbour is in charge of business development at AHB.ai. He's also a seasoned entrepreneur from Al-Adbour Group LLC. And today he's going to talk about the group itself and why BICAL is part of the GV, and how the GV Al-Adbour BICAL.ai, established here in SRTIP, is going to change the landscape of AI in this region. Mr. Al-Adbour.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أصحاب السعادة، السيدات والسادة، الحضور الكريم، يطيب لنا في البداية نحييكم ونرحب بكم. Dear distinguished guests, Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for attending today. My name is Mohammed Al-Adbour. I represent the Al-Adbour family. And today we are introducing to you the AI technologies we are about to have in the Sharjah Research and Technology Park. I think this is an opportunity that brings in the private sector along with the facilities that we have here in the Sharjah Technology Park to provide a service to the private sector, public sector, and academia as well. It is important to realize that in today's world, AI leads the world in terms of technology. And to start with, it's important to understand that all of the AI relies heavily on data. In light of this vision, Al-Adbour to be the forefront of the new frontier, capturing a full potential of what can be achieved for creating sustainable business model that will benefit every aspect of this industry. At the outset of what we're trying to achieve here, investing in high performance computing softwares that are not available or readily available, as Mr. Mahmoud said, that could be very, let's say, demanding in terms of investment size. So these are the services that can be provided to the private sector. We partnered with BICAL. Our group partnered with BICAL for a number of reasons. The key 3 points can be simplified into joint vision of localization. Why BICAL? Approach to localization, tech transfer for university, which is an important factor for the tie-up with BICAL. Today, we have a large graduates who graduate from universities that would require such capabilities in order for them to assess their capabilities and assess their theories as well. And you need to go through an AI to understand those hypotheses. And it's important also to keep evaluating. And in today's world, AI is important to always start developing your processes, which will ensure that you're always benefiting your consumers, your end users, and these are initiatives that needs to be taken at a longer stage. Today, also the government of the UAE also encourages family businesses to go into such sectors and to encourage them as well. And I think this is what we are trying to achieve here. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Now for the next session, will be an online session with Mr. Chris Miller. So I will just move